So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Here's Johnson again. And they love to see him finally forward, but he only gets him 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Burrow out of the shotgun. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Wide 80.
They'll air it out on 3rd. This is brought in by Laporta. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That's a pickup of 9. And the Bucs have the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
11. Here we go.
Now an inside give to Johnson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's get set.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
The Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go to Barkley again. They'll cobble together a yard there. Sent down by Cody Barkley.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
From the gun, Darnold. Short pass caught by his tight end. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line.
Great, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught. This is Kirk. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish up their opening drive. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. And on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
11, mighty. 11.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
A give. This is Johnson. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at 3rd and 7.
Ready? Let's hot.
Throw here, 3rd down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Kick is away and really up there trying to pin them deep. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. It is cut left side. And they drop it with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good for Detroit's 1st down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Going on 1st. Here's Darnold. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Lions have a 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First and 10, Darnold. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop. See the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And again, it's Darnold. Has it at the 7. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 2nd quarter lead. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Buccaneers 7. Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
11. Here we go, here we go.
They go counter. It's Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on seconds.
Come on, ready?
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. 11.
Burrow from the gun. Johnson here on the dump off. This is going to be down here. It's about the opposing 36 for their next snap. 28-yard pickup there. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, the crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down with that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's get set.
Here's Burrow. Into the hands of Harrison. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Give him 24 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
11. Here we go.
24-yard gain on the play.
From the red zone now.
Tampa Bay.
And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Running ball right there. And we've got to regroup for 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Stick it in the air. It's Burrow. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back. And 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Gun. 180. 12.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Here we go.
Putting the tight end in motion. 4th down, Burrow. Intercepted in the end zone. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Lions will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the punt stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. He's going deep! Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that means 3rd down coming up. They'll throw 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at a fourth down. The Lions readying for the punt. He has it at the 13. Jukes away from one. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
11.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
11 MT.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Well, 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. One's caught along the left sideline. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
11, top. 180. 11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And this one is launched downfield. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. We've got 3 tight ends on his 1st and goal, thinking run or play action.
Here we go. 180. Dot.
Johnson has the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Go, son.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Darnold. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Here's Darnold to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's game in analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Tre'Davious White there on the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Darnold. Defenders there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
This will be grabbed at the 5. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
That's their own 13-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. Taking a deep shot here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
First down pass.
Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought 1st half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose. And now they get it back just 1 snap later.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And they are going to be in great shape here if he gets this down to 6. Offensive line fast.
12 yards. That's good. We're on Lions. 1st down.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he will get this to the end zone for a team throw touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley the touchdown.
Chris Boswell.
They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
11 empty.
Now a carry by Johnson. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Here we go.
On the ground again with Johnson. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Stopped by Deion Henley.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. And he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Here we go. 11 empty.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback.
You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they've set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches.
I want the money, the cash, the pool of the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have the things we've been.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. From the gun, Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And now it's 3rd and short.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. So 2nd and inches, they took their shot, Brock. They threw the football, as a lot of teams are going to do in that situation. And it backfires as the 3rd down run gets turned away.
You know what that effort creates, Kate? That creates that offensive coordinator never taking a shot again on 2nd and inches.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the line, right?
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
Burrow to the air now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Going with the screen to Johnson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Gotta be pretty good acting. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Gun. Stop. Right 80. 11. Stop.
From the gun, Johnson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He's across the
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Stop.
And you just get the play off. Has him on a quick hitter. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. All set now. 1st and 10. Going play action here. Burrow. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Barkley off the pistol again. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Darnold looking to throw. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Looking to throw. Left side, that's there, caught. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Buccaneers, 14.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready?
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Stop. Right 80. 11.
And rushing him out of the backfield left. First down, Burrow to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Burrow from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. And he has it near the sideline and near the marker. They're going to say he's out of bounds. Nearly a big play on 3rd, but now 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in.
1-1, right?
Out of bounds.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Right 80. Stop.
Desperation time here. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they don't get the catch they need there. That man was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
All set to go now from the 35. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Going on 1st. Here's Darnold. This one's caught. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. To throw, here's Darnold. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Lions making a 3-score game in the 4th. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
14. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Right 80.
Here's Burrow. He gets it to him on the screen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator, quarterback will be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And the Lions are there to bring him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
12 yards.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. They connect on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
A 41-yard gain. First down,
11
Buccaneers.
MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Here we go, set.
They're going to pass it here. He's trying to push the field. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And now they face 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Christian Kirk, the intended receiver. So that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And again, it's Darnold. He's going deep this time. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.